Hello guys and welcome to EMG Source. Today I'm going to show you what FireStarter is and why you need it on your Amazon Fire TV and or stick. So let's get started. Alright, so first thing, I already have it installed. If you want to know how to install it, watch one of my previous videos. I show you how to set the whole thing up from beginning to end. But pretty much what FireStarter is basically a shortcut for all your applications. So right here, this is nice. You have Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, you could use all these videos. You want to watch some TV shows, that's great. If you don't have Prime and you have the box strictly just for Kodi and third-party add-ons and whatnot, you want to be able to skip all this because this means nothing to you. So this is FireStarter right here, and there's a lot of benefits to it. One being that, again, you skip all that art, all those videos that you can't watch because you don't have Prime, and you go right into here, so where you can install your third-party add-ons. So if you had a third-party add-on that that's not supported by Amazon from their app store, you could sideload it, get it going here, and there's a quick little shortcut for you to launch everything, so you don't have to go through the whole apps and all that. So here, the other nice thing about it is that the updates. Okay, so let's say if you've been watching somebody's YouTube video where you know of a build that you like, right? You install it and it doesn't look quite like what the video was showing you. The art's not the same, the apps are not the same. It just didn't install right, and that's usually because your Kodi version is not compatible with the Kodi version that whoever made that build use, right? So right now I'm running, as you can see here, 16 Jarvis, but a lot of people are still using Isengard. So the code for the GUI, what it tells, basically how the shortcuts and the apps, how they're located, and the artwork and everything else, it's different in Jarvis versus Isengard or Helix. It's just different. It is not compatible. So you have to, if most people right now, because 16.0 Jarvis is stable, they're using that. So if you're using Jarvis and if you're using Isengard and they made the build on Jarvis, then the build is not going to look right. So how do you fix that? Instead of you sideloading an app to or going to a website through ES File Explorer to get the latest version of Kodi, you would just come up here, check for updates. It'll check for an update that says you have the current version there, and that's it. You could update your Kodi straight from here without you having to do anything else. So it's pretty nice little shortcut for you to keep your Kodi updated, so that it's compatible with everybody's build. If they're using, Jarvis. All right. So the next thing is the shortcuts, for you to launch Kodi. So now if you go to settings, you have a couple of things down here. Right here, it says startup application, right? So let's say you turn off your Amazon box or stick, you put it to sleep by pressing the hold button. It'll tell you, okay, go to sleep. The next morning, you want the first thing when you launch your application, when you launch your box, you want it to go straight into Kodi, you could do so. If you want it to go straight into Netflix, you could do so. You could tell it where to start whenever the box first boots up. So it's a nice little thing if you want to skip, again, all the Amazon stuff if you don't have Amazon Prime, which you should have. Amazon, if you shop a lot, Amazon Prime is great. I use it all the time. So then you could tell the home button what to do as well. If you want to, when you press it one time, what do you want it to do? Do you want it to go to Kodi? Do you want it to go to ES File Explorer? Do you want it to go to CNN, Quick Support? Whatever you want. You could tell it to, once you press the home button one time, where does it go, right? Same thing for the double click. If you could tell it what to do when you press it 2 times, and then for me, I have FireStarter because again I skip the Amazon stuff and I go from Kodi straight into FireStarter. All right. The other good thing about that is that let's say let's launch Kodi right now. If you have somebody's build, okay, and it looks a certain way, and you never, you have somebody a new build that you saw and you want to try it out, okay, you never want to install a build on top of another one, okay, because a lot of the app versions are not the same. The GUI is not the same, the way it was written, so it might not load the right way. You might, the other build might be lighter, but you're still keeping all the old stuff, in the background, and it'll just make your system laggier, so you don't want to do that. So the best thing for you to do if you want to erase everything, you don't want to go into, okay, which app helps me erase everything so that I could start all over again. So very simple, just go right into FireStarter again, right? Go into Kodi. You're gonna press the menu button, the little box with the 3 little lines. All right, you go into app settings, and from here, see, you could force stop it, so it's completely shut down. You could clear the cache if you wanted to clear that. You see the cache is clear right there, and you could clear the data. So once the data is clear, right, you're gonna launch application again, and it's gonna launch Kodi again, like as if it was running clean for the first time. Jarvis, nothing on it, and you're gonna see that it's vanilla. Has nothing on it. So you're ready to install a brand new build, brand new everything, start all over again, without you having to worry about it, holding things back from the previous build. So that's another nice thing about it, okay? So again, press the home button one time, it'll take you right back to Amazon. If you want to, do that, press it again one more time, it'll bring you right back to Kodi. Press it 2 times. You got to make sure you press it quick enough, and then it'll bring you right back to the application section here for you to do it, all your other stuff. All right. So again, the apps is that. The system, you don't really mess with anything here. The updates for you to update your FireStarter, or for you to update your Kodi. Easy way for you to update your Kodi and keep it up to date with all the stable versions. And settings here for you to tell it, there's more things here, but most people, you're not really going to touch any of this, and for you to tell it what to do on first click, on first boot, all of that. On Kodi here, again, easy way for you to, force close it. If, let's say, for whatever reason it froze on you, it's not working, you sometimes you click on an add-on and it stays searching and you can't get out of it. Just back out, force close, and do it that way, okay? If you wanted to get rid of it, you could get rid of it. Don't do that. Clear the data and clear cache, all right? Very, very nice, easy way for you. Makes your life a lot easier for you to use your Kodi and all your apps and all the third-party apps through, your Amazon Fire TV and Stick, very, very easy, all right? Enjoy it.